Welcome back to our channel. Today we will learn about the 106th chapter of the Holy Quran, and at the end you will be able to listen to the beautiful recitation with English translation. Surah Quraish, chapter 106 of the Quran, is a brief but significant chapter that consists of only 4 verses. It addresses the tribe of the Quraysh, who were the dominant tribe in Mecca and custodians of the Kaaba, the central religious sanctuary for the pre-Islamic Arabs and later for Muslims. The surah highlights Allah's favors upon the Quraysh, particularly in relation to their trade and security, and calls on them to worship Allah alone. Historical background: the Quraysh tribe held a central role in the life of Mecca, both religiously and economically. They were the custodians of the Kaaba, which made them respected among Arab tribes. In addition to their religious leadership, the Quraysh had established a prosperous trade system that involved 2 annual trade caravans, one to Yemen in the winter and one to the Levant, Syria and Palestine in the summer. Their control over the Kaaba and these trade routes ensured that the Quraysh enjoyed protection from other tribes, and they benefited from peaceful travel and trade. The wealth and status of the Quraysh were thus directly tied to the sanctity of Mecca and the Kaaba, as other Arab tribes respected their religious role. This led to a stable and prosperous economy, which in turn allowed the Quraysh to flourish as a tribe. Revelation of Surah Quraish. Surah Quraish was revealed in Mecca, and it directly addresses the tribe, reminding them of Allah's blessings and calling them to monotheism. The key message of the surah revolves around gratitude and the acknowledgement of Allah's protection and provisions. The Quraysh were granted 2 significant blessings. 1. The protection of their trade routes. Allah had ensured that their trade caravans were safe from harm, a unique privilege considering the tribal conflicts prevalent at the time. 2. Security and prosperity in Mecca. The Quraysh lived in peace within Mecca, a sacred city that was respected by all Arab tribes due to the presence of the Kaaba. Reasons for revelation. The surah was revealed to remind the Quraysh of the following key points. 1. Acknowledgement of Allah's favors. The Quraysh enjoyed a unique status among Arab tribes, both religiously and economically, because of Allah's blessings. The surah reminds them that it was Allah who made their trade routes safe and allowed them to prosper. However, instead of being grateful and worshipping Him, they continued in polytheism and idolatry. 2. Call to worship the one true God. The surah urges the Quraysh to worship Allah alone, who protected them and sustained their prosperity. It serves as a gentle warning that they should not take these blessings for granted and should fulfill their duty by turning to monotheism. 3. Link to Surah Al-Fil. Surah Quraish is closely connected to the previous chapter, Surah Al-Fil, chapter 105. In Surah Al-Fil, Allah's protection of the Kaaba from the invasion of Abraha's army, the people of the elephant, is recounted. The Quraysh were witnesses to this miraculous event, yet they did not turn towards Allah in gratitude. Surah Quraish builds on that theme by reminding them of their continuous protection and sustenance by Allah. Verses of Surah Quraish. The 4 verses are translated as follows. 1. For the protection of the Quraysh. 2. Their protection during their trading caravans in the winter and the summer. 3. So let them worship the Lord of this house. 4. Who has fed them against hunger and made them secure from fear. Key themes. 1. Gratitude. The surah emphasizes the importance of gratitude for the blessings of sustenance and security. 2. Monotheism. It calls the Quraysh to turn away from polytheism and idolatry and to worship Allah alone, the Lord of the Kaaba. 3. Reminder of Allah's protection. It reminds the Quraysh that their economic success and security were direct results of Allah's grace. In conclusion, Surah Quraish is a reminder of Allah's blessings upon the Quraysh and a call for them to worship Him alone. It highlights the importance of gratitude and the need to recognize the true source of protection and provision. Finally, it's time to listen to the beautiful recitation of the Surah Quraish. Please enjoy.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful.
لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
For the taming of Quraysh, for their taming we cause the caravans to set forth in winter and summer. So let them worship the Lord of this house, who hath fed them against hunger, and hath made them safe from fear.